I was contemplating whether making this video or not, because there's so much controversy, and well, not controversy, but there's so much like, this topic is hot right now, and a lot of people already know about it and such. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna make the video or anything, but a lot of people have been messaging me on Twitter and on YouTube saying, yes, please talk about it. Please talk about it. This is what's going on. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I know what's going on, but people tell me it's like, guess what? No dub, blah, 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 all the situation. But yeah, so I am gonna be making the video, as you can see. If you guys know by the title and the thumbnail, there will be no English dub for Blazblue Central Fiction coming out this year. And personally, let's just right off the bat, let me just tell you my thoughts, just really quick, just really quick, okay? I personally would much rather not have a dub and have the English version come out quicker with no dub. That's just me personally, okay? I would much rather prefer that, because that's just what I want, okay? But I can understand and I can relate to the people that have played the game since Calamity Trigger with a dub, and they play the game with English dub, and they love it. They love the voice actors for Ragna, for Jen, for Rachel, for Bang, for everyone, for New, everybody, okay? And they've been playing it since Calamity Trigger with an English dub, and played it ever since then. This will be the first installation without an English dub in the Blazblue series, okay? And a lot of people are really like butthurt, and they're bitching, and they're just really upset about this. And I personally really don't care, like I said, but people have reached out to me. They're saying, talk about it. What's your feeling? That's what I feel about it. But I understand. I completely 100% understand why people would be so upset over this news. So we're gonna get right into it. If you guys don't know like the whole story, or if you want more info on it and such, and what you can do about it, stick to the end of the video, guys. We're gonna get right into it. So earlier this month, Arxis released a tweet. Oh, by the way, before I get started here, if you guys don't have Twitter, okay, Twitter is the best way to get info, news, tech, just any sort of things that has to do with the fighting game community, any fighting game community, whether it be BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, anything, okay? Twitter's the way to go. Like, if you don't have it, I know that there's some people out there that's like feel very, very strong about not having a Twitter and such, but like, if you can get a Twitter just to look at other people's stuff, I would highly suggest so, because you can get so much info on Twitter. Anyways, that being said, here's my plug-in. Follow me on Twitter. Anyways, but earlier this month, they released a tweet saying, oh, we have some news coming out for Blazblue Central Fiction tomorrow. Stay tuned. Everyone started like, oh my gosh, is it another new character? Is it a My trailer? I was really hoping for it to be a My trailer, because that would be a perfect, like, if they announced like something and then they have a My trailer, that would be amazing. But that's not the case. We have something coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. So we wait for the next day, and actually turned out to be some pretty bad news. And it is, in a way, it is pretty bad news. Like, I would much rather, because they're taking away content from the game, and that's always pretty bad. So they announced that there wasn't gonna be an English dub for BlazBlue Central Fiction, and they also announced the limited edition for BlazBlue Central Fiction. We'll get into later, not right now. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone actually, but we'll get into that later. Right now, yes. So they sent out a tweet saying, I couldn't find the specific tweet, but I have this one for right now, and this will have to do, saying that there will be no English dub. Instead, we're going to be releasing the game much, much earlier, closer to the Japanese console release. And a lot of people were very uproar, and they said basically boiled down to the game now with no dub. Game 6-8 months later with dub. We made a tough decision, but stick by it. So if you guys don't like, he kind of phrased it a little weird, but basically they're saying, instead of having a game with dub and have it come out like half a year, maybe a little bit over half a year later with dub, we're gonna have it with no dub but come out like one, maybe like 2, maybe 1 month later, you know, 1, 2, 3 months down the line. And that's really, really short compared to like previous release schedules. Usually they take like half a year for it to release on English consoles. So they made this decision. A lot of people were really butthurt, and they started really just getting really upset at ArcSys. And me personally at the time, like, and I made a tweet about it and everything like that, and I said, you know, I would much rather have the North American release come out closer to the Japanese console release than have it come out half a year later with a dub. I would much rather sacrifice dub than come out a lot earlier. That was me personally, and that's how a lot of people feel. Actually, a lot of people feel like that, but also a lot of people feel like dub is, they play the game with dub and they love it, and they will really hurt when they said there was no English dub. Speaking of being hurt, okay, I was completely fine with it until I heard a specific someone kind of complaining about it. And it's a very, very, you know, important person in this community, because that person is the English voice actor for Ragna, and he sent out a tweet or a message to ArcSys. And I don't have the specific message here. I think it's in another web page that I'm about to show you later on, and then I'll show you then. But right now, here's what he basically said. He basically said, okay, here's the deal. We were really sad when we heard there was going to be an English dub for it, because ArcSys didn't message any of the English voice actors for there not being an English dub. So we found out that there was no English dub at the same time you guys did. So they found out at the same time we did that there was not going to be an English dub, and they basically said, we don't need you in like a tweet form. Like, they didn't even message them privately or anything like that. And now keep in mind, the English voice actors have been around with ArcSys and the Blazblue games since Calamity Trigger, which I can't remember how long it came out. Like, it must be like 10 plus years, maybe even 15. I can't even remember. I don't even know. But they've been with them for a long, long time. Like, from Calamity Trigger, Continuum Shift to Chrono Phantasma, they've been with them like this whole time. And for them to find out in such a shocking manner, the same way we did, not even less to send them a message saying, okay, we have decided that in this game we're not going to be doing an English dub for this game due to the fact that we want to release the game earlier than usual, so we're cutting the dub out. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a reply, be like, oh, that's actually kind of sad to hear and such, but okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for at least sending me a message. I wish that's what would have happened, but it didn't. That's not how it went down. They basically said, tough luck, man, your guys are out. In tweet form, like in tweets, in Twitter. They did it on Twitter. Like, they didn't even give them a message. They just went on Twitter and said, no, there's no way. No, there's no dub. So, and at that point, I was kind of like, I was a bit upset. Because, you know, because he went to say, like, in his message, he went to say, it's like, I'm also a huge fan of the Blazblue series myself. And this is the English voice actor for Ragnar speaking right here. I'm a huge fan of the series, and I was really sad when they said on Twitter that seriously that there's no dub. So, and he was very upset, and I don't blame him. I would be upset, like really upset. I'm upset right now. I'm getting all riled up. My hairs in the back of my neck are standing up, for God's sake. Like, it's not very professional of them to do that. Let me just say that right now. It's not very professional. A lot of people just all of a sudden went from worse to just from bad to worse. Okay, things went from bad to worse. People started outraging, like started to jump on ArcSys like immediately and such. And that's, to be honest, like that's really bad to do. But it's not like they murdered like an innocent child or something like that. It's not like that bad. That's what people are treating it as. I've seen it everywhere. People have made YouTube videos just completely just calling ArcSys disgusting, evil people. And I'm just like, chill, guys. It's okay. I mean, it's not like they killed, like I said, it's not that they killed like a little kid or something. But it is bad. But that's not to say that it's not a bad thing to do. It is bad. They look pretty bad right now. That's not a good thing for ArcSys right now. But yeah, and then after that, and to be honest with you, like it was like it wasn't that, it was a big deal, okay, but it was not like super, oh my god, what the hell, like that type of deal, you know. Now fast forward a couple days, or just I think the next day, a petition starts. A petition on change.org starts saying BBCF needs a dub. Sign right here if you would like a dub. And a lot of people on Twitter, on YouTube, they started messaging me in this link saying, please sign this, please sign this, please sign this. And you know what? I'm going to. And you guys should too. Now, does that mean that I still want to wait 6 to 8 months for the English release? No, that's not what I mean. But here's the thing. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna delay it. After announcing it, I don't think they're gonna delay it. I think they're still gonna go full head. They're gonna release it this year, the English version of the game. But I do think the best way to solve this is to make a dub, but release it as DLC down the line. I think that is the best way to do it. Okay, no matter how many people you get to sign that, unless it's an astounding amount, like shocking, jaw-dropping, flabbergasting amount, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think a couple thousand people won't cut it, like stop a major production like that. I don't think that's gonna happen. But what I do think we should do, like what I do think is possible, and I think the best way to do it is to release a patch. Or not even deals, just a patch putting the dub in the game, okay? And I think that's the best way to go about it, like I said, because later down the line, like the game releases 6 to 8 months later, they release the dub version along with a patch, because there's always going to be a patch. Fighting games, no matter what fighting game it is, there's always going to be some sort of patch patching some either bugs, characters, and such. Look at Chrono Phantasma. Look at that game right there. Chrono Phantasm 1.0, or even before 1.0. Oh my god, they had one of the most broken characters in a fighting game that I've played up to date, which is Kokonoe. Kokonoe is a DLC character, broken AF, okay? Super, like, unblockables, like, stupid damage. Anyways, you name it. They patched her, they nerfed her and such, like, a little bit down the line, after the English release was in, like, I don't know, I think like 6 to 8 months, yeah, around that time, or even earlier than that, they patched it. So I suggest they do that. They release a patch fixing bugs, characters, if there is any. For all we know, there won't be any, but if there is, do that. Either way, they should release the dub as DLC or in a patch down the line. Okay, because not only will they give them time to actually see how the game comes out in the English format and such, and in the Japanese format as well, for them to fix down the line, but that also gives them some time to look at the bugs and the characters and such, see how they're good, and also like get the dub ready and such. I think that's the most probable, the best way to fix the solution right now. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna stop production. They're not gonna delay it anymore. Like I said, unless a miracle happens, and for all we know, it could happen. But I'm just saying, that's probably my take. Like, that's the best way to fix it. Anyways, they have this petition, so they're asking me, it's like, would you like to help us? You know, like, do you want to support the dub and such? And you know what? Of course I will. So guys, if you guys do want a dub for Blazblue Central Fiction, here is a way to help. Change.org. So they created this petition. There's already 2,738 supporters doing this already, and they need around 2,200 more for 5,000, for $5,000, 5K. I don't know if that'll do it, but we will see. Okay. Sign this. I'll put the description, the link in the description below. Sign it if you guys do want it. If you guys don't want to, you just like, I don't give a crap. You don't have to, but this is completely optional. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna do it right after this video because I'm not interested in putting out my info on the interwebs in a video, you know. So yeah, so this is all the stuff saying, and of course this page has all bunch of feedback, like yes, I would wait 6 to 8 months. I would not mind if you go back, have collected on the covers for my copies of the other Blazblue games. Can you please consider it DLC? Exactly. Consider it DLC. That's the best probable way to do it. I'm pre-ordering the collector's edition, or the limited edition, I'm sorry. But I'm just going to shelve it and wait for the English dub. One of my favorite part of the beautiful franchise. I want an English dub. I would pay $20 for it even. People would pay for a dub. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and they did the same thing with Revelator. It says right here, they did the same crap with Revelator. But in Revelator, it's a bit different, I feel like. Because Guilty Gear, compared to Blazblue, I haven't seen too much voice acting, like, almost at all. I like most of the games that they released for Guilty Gear have always been Japanese dubbed, you know? I mean, there's a few games out there, and I'm not really completely caught up with all the Guilty Gear stuff, but people really didn't have like an uproar like as Blazblue has. It's because the dub, English dub Calamity Trigger, English dub Continuum Shift, English dubbed Chrono Phantasma, and people have actually played it and they love it and they want more of it, and I completely respect that 100%, and I will support them no matter what. Okay, I will support them by signing this petition and such. Of course, I would like an English dub as well, but if we could get an English dub and have it be released 2 months after the console, heaven would open up, the angels will sing, it would be incredible. But we can't always get what we want, you know what I mean? So here is the Ragna English voice actor Ragna text, or the message that he sent to Arc System. So I'm disappointed by the news, and I'm especially disappointed to be getting it via Twitter. Reaching out to the cast would have been a simple enough courtesy for ArcSys to extend. Maybe they think we don't care. We don't much care either way, but many of us do. I know I do. I've been Ragna from Calamity Trigger onward. I served as a script adapter and voice VO. Acronym school. I got an F. I'm sorry. VO director on Continuum Shift and Extend. When Blazblue Alter Memory got licensed for the US release, which is the anime of Blazblue, I coordinated with Funimation to adapt and direct it out to Los Angeles so that we could retain practically the entire cast and give longtime fans a dub with the voices they've known all along, which is very commendable, though, to be honest. Granted, my experience with Blazblue might be a bit more behind the scenes than most, but at the end of the day, I'm a fan too. And when I read this message, it's kind of like, dude, like, that's kind of rough. Like, seriously, it kind of riled me up a little bit. And yeah, so I think, it was a Facebook post. Okay, it was a Facebook post, his Facebook post, his fan post. So anyways, yeah, so we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully ArcSys will actually listen to their listeners and such. If somehow ArcSys sees this video, my boys over at ArcSys, please give us the DLC dub, okay? Like I said, I'm all for no dub and such, but there's been such an uproar and such, and like a lot of people are very passionate about the English dub of Blazblue Central Fiction. At this point, ArcSys, come on, bros. Let's get at least the DLC out there, a patch down the line and things like that. Alright, if you even decide to delay it, you know, then I can't do anything about it. If that's the case. I'll still have the Japanese console release and such, so I guess I can deal with that. But if you guys do decide to delay it or to release a patch, please at least just try your best to try and get a dub in there, because I'm pretty sure it's not as hard as they make it out to be. Because as you can see right there, all the voice actors are all for it. They all want to be in this game, but you know, ArcSys said no. So we'll see what happens in the future. So that's the issue with that's what's been going on with the Blazblue English dub not being in Central Fiction. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think of them not getting an English dub? If you guys are okay with it, or if you guys are not okay with it, let me know in the description below. I mean, in the comment section below. So, and then I always read them. I don't always reply back, because the English, the English. The YouTube reply system is so stupid. I hate it. At least on mobile, because I'm hardly on my computer most of the day. So like, if you guys want me to answer questions, or if you guys do have questions for me, follow me on Twitter. I respond much faster. If I don't respond, then I'm probably busy doing something, or I'm just asleep or something like that. So anyways, along with that, Blazblue Central Fiction Limited Edition got announced for the North America and such. It'll contain the physical copy of the BBCF, the collector's box, the deluxe 100-page hardcover art book. I'm excited for that. And Mini Noel Vermilion Nendroid figure. Very excited for that. And then the soundtrack for Blazblue Central Fiction. Now, it's kind of like the Chrono Phantasma limited edition. I have that one back there with Noel, Rachel, and Celica. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. But this one has Izanami, Noel, and Rachel. And the Chrono Phantasma one came with a Rachel figure, and I lost it like a bum. I'm sorry, guys. Hate me. Dislike the video. I lost it. I'm so sorry, guys. But I will not lose this Noel one. It also came with a soundtrack as well, and I think a puzzle. I think it was a puzzle? Yeah, I think it was a puzzle. It was kind of weird. Anyways, or was it? Am I thinking of something else? No. I think it's that. Okay. Anyways, limited edition for Blazblue Central Fiction. For PS4, it's $90. It's also coming out for PS3, and it's $80 there. Or I mean, pre-order this now. You can pre-order it here in their official website at GameStop, or on Amazon. You can order on Amazon as well. This is the soundtrack, and this is the book with Noel in it right here. You can't really see it too much, but there it is. So, and also it says that this item will release in November 30th on the Amazon page. I don't think it's going to be releasing on November 30th. Number one, because I think that is a filler date. We don't have an official release date from ArcSys. Also, Amazon tends to put in filler dates. Like if you try to pre-order a game from Amazon, it'll probably say to you like it'll be released December 31st, 2016. Like at the very last day of the year, it'll be released, and that's usually a filler date. Plus, November 30th, I'm pretty sure that's a Wednesday, and games release on Tuesdays in America. Unless you're Nintendo and release it on Fridays, you freaking hipsters, Jesus. So pre-order it right now, guys, if you guys would like. Anywhere is fine. Other than that, you can pre-order just the regular version, just the disc, just the game. $60 for PS4, $50 for PS3. So it'll be lots of fun. I don't think there's gonna be an Xbox One release. I'm sorry, Xbox users, but there won't be an Xbox One release unless there's a BBCF extend with Xbox One. So, anyways, thank you all for watching the video. I'm gonna be doing something actually with this video. With the like bar, okay? Let me know in the like bar, okay? I'm going to be using the like bar as kind of like a poll that you can vote on, okay? I don't give a crap about the likes and such. This video in specific, I want you guys to tell me, okay? Give it a thumbs up, that green button, if you guys don't mind Blazblue Central Fiction not getting a English dub. Thumbs down if you guys want the English dub and want to wait a lot longer for the English release of Blazblue Central Fiction and such. Like I said, thumbs up if you're okay with not having a BBCF. Thumbs down if you guys want a BBCF release right now. Right now. I want it. I'd even wait. I'd pay for it. I want it. Okay? Let me know. Like, let's just give you an example. Since I'm on the side that I don't really mind not having a dub, I would press the thumbs up. If I were a person that is like, you know what? No, I want the dub version. I really like the dub version, and I've been playing it since Calamity Trigger with the dub and such. I want the dub. So that means you press thumbs down. So, anyways, now we got that over with. Guys, sign the petition for the dub. Support the cause. Support the scene and such. Make sure we're heard and stuff. So make sure ArcSys gives us like some attention and stuff like that. Hopefully they'll see that we want a dub, and then they'll do it and such. But yeah, go ahead and sign it. I'm gonna sign it right after this video and stuff like that. Thank you all for watching the video. Like I said, like if you don't mind for a dub, no dub, thumbs down for a dub. Comment in the comment section below if you guys tell me what your guys' thoughts are. If you guys want a dub, you don't mind. If you don't, What are your thoughts? Comment in the comment section below. Subscribe for more Blazblue Central Fiction. I'm going to be doing lots more stuff on Blazblue Central Fiction. I love this franchise. Love this game. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to be supporting the hell out of it when it's going to be released. So there's that. Also, follow me on Twitter. We can talk about different things like, do you like the dub? Do you not like the dub? Do you if you guys want to ask me questions like, why is the sky blue? I'll be like, I don't know. Why is the grass green? We could just talk and be buddies. So thank you all for watching the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.